Welcome back to another video, my brothers. Today's video is titled 7 Characteristics of High Value Men. Make sure you watch this entire video. Let's get straight into it. The first point is they continuously seek knowledge. They don't get to a point where they think they know it all. Because if you get to a point where you think you know it all, you start going backwards. They're always looking to learn. And as they say, the more you learn, the more you earn. They adopt a student's mindset. They're very coachable. Just remember, the information that you have acquired up until this point has led you to where you currently are. So if you want to get to the next level, you have to acquire new information. And they know that. They know that there's somebody out there who makes more money than them, who has a better body than them, who has a better relationship than them, and a better spiritual connection to the Almighty than they do. So they're always looking to improve every aspect of their lives. And they're willing to learn from somebody regardless of their age or their gender or their background. If that person is excelling in that aspect of their lives, they are willing to learn. So adopt that mindset. Remember, information changes situations. The second point is they derive fulfillment from their work. And I've put in brackets, they embrace the challenges of the process. They derive fulfillment from the fact that at one point they didn't know how to do something, and then through sheer repetition they've been able to overcome this monumentous obstacle. That's a fulfilling feeling. It's like the first time I got into trading, I was crap. I had no idea what I was looking at. A bunch of lines on a screen. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But then I sat down and I took a shit ton of notes, and I still have the notepads in my room. Sometimes I go back and I open them up and I smile. And I respect myself because I'm like, Ali, you sat down, you highlighted, you drew shit. That's the kind of guy that I am. I need to break it down. I'm not the kind of guy that absorbs information straight away. I need to sit down and just go at it again and again and again. But I derive a lot of fulfillment from it because I know that at one point I didn't understand shit, but now I do. Okay? It's like the first time you get into the gym, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't know the range of motion with each exercise, you don't know how to do shit. But then if you've been in the gym for quite some time now, you know exactly how to execute each exercise. And that brings you a lot of fulfillment. Okay? And I encourage those of you who haven't found something that brings you fulfillment to go out there and try shit out. Do many things until you can find something that really brings you a sense of fulfillment when you do it. The third point is they move with speed but are patient. So they execute quickly. They don't sit on their ass planning, strategizing. No, that's good to a certain extent. But they understand that they'll learn along the way. So they, sketch up a rough idea of what they intend to do, a little plan, and then they pull the fucking trigger. They make mistakes along the way, trial and error. They tweak certain things. That's how they learn, through action, through moving with speed. But they also understand that it will take time. They don't start something today and expect to see the fruits of their labor tomorrow. No. Okay? But don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that they sit there for 7 years working at something and not seeing any results. No. They are very critical of themselves along the way. That's why they tweak things, see what's working, what's not working. That's why they're coachable. Remember what I said earlier? They're always willing to learn from people that are more successful than them, so they ask a lot of questions. But they understand that it will all come together at some point. They're not stressed about when it will happen. They just know, if I keep improving, at some point I'm going to get it. Okay? The next point is they don't get involved in drama. And I've put in brackets, gossip and hate speech. They won't gossip about another man. Oh, who does he think he is? What? No, they're focused on themselves. And if they do speak to somebody else who's perhaps starting a similar sort of business or a new project of some sorts, whether it's health related project or financial, they encourage other men. And that's why they continue to win, because they exude positive energy. You'll never see somebody hating on you who's doing better than you. It's always those idiots who sit in their room jacking off all over themselves, who have nothing going on for them. Those are the guys that have the most shit to say. Because they look at you and they feel pissed off. Because you remind them of the things that they're not doing. They see you on the move, meetings, this and that, posting on your Instagram story, this deal's done, and they're like, fuck, I'm not doing shit. So they hate on you. But high value men do not hate on other men. They encourage other men. They know that there's enough money for everybody to be financially successful. They don't adopt a scarcity mindset. Okay? The next point is they treat their body/health with a tremendous amount of respect. They understand that they have this one body and it's a gift from the Almighty. So they take care of the body that they were given. They have a nutritious diet, a clean diet. They exercise 3 to 5 times a week. And they understand that their physical health will translate into financial success as well. Because if you're tired, and I talked about this recently on a TikTok that I did, if you're not getting enough sleep, you're sleeping 3 hours a day, and you're eating shit every day, you're at your desk eating Doritos, drinking Red Bulls, you're going to feel awful. I'm a big believer that when you feel good, you do good. And how do you feel good? By eating a nutritious diet and by sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day and exercising frequently. Those 3. So if you're getting 3 hours of sleep, you're drinking Red Bulls, mate, you're digging yourself an early grave. If you want to be more alert, more creative, have more ideas, which is going to help your business succeed, then take care of your health. Do not ever neglect your health in the pursuit of wealth. Because what's the money going to do if you have a serious heart condition that you developed as a result of your poor lifestyle choices? Oh, now you're rich, but you've got a fucking terminal illness. Come on, take care of your health. You want to be present at your daughter's wedding one day, at your son's wedding. You want to see your grandkids one day. So do not neglect your health. The next thing is they do not neglect their human relationships. So they always work to ensure that the relationships they have with others are maintained and are healthy. They do not neglect their parents. They don't ignore their parents, never see them. No, those are your parents. You only have one father and one mother. And especially as their parents age, they recognize how much more they now have to start doing. Okay? Your parents aren't always going to be fit and healthy. At some point, they may need you. Okay? They maintain an excellent relationship with their siblings, with their friends. Now, I'm not saying you've got to be available 24/7. That's not realistic, especially if you're a high-value man on your purpose. But they don't neglect the people that they care about the most in the pursuit of wealth. Because once again, what's the money if you have no one around you? Your wife divorced you because you never spent any time with her. You came back home late, gave her a kiss on the forehead and went to sleep. No. Take care of your wife. Take her out to nice places. Create some amazing memories together. Be physically affectionate to your wife. Take care of her needs, physical needs, and your needs as well. Okay? Spend time with your kids. It's very important for kids to have both the mother and the father in the house as they're growing up. Yes, you can't be available all the time. Once again, I understand. But you want to create memories that last a lifetime with your children, because they are also going to get old one day. And you don't want to be looking back with regret because you never spent time with your daughter when she was 4, 5, 6 years old. You could have built some fantastic memories, had amazing pictures to take, but no, she's not going to have any of those when she gets older, and she's going to look back and resent you because she's going to be like, my father wasn't there. He focused on the money. Now, the money's important, but if you only focus on the money, see, balance is key, guys. Okay? Remember, you should strive to take care of every aspect of your life. That's what high-value men do. They take care of their finances, their health, their spirituality, their human relationships. And if they know that one thing is lacking, they work on it. They don't ignore it. They don't brush it under the carpet. Now, I'll sort out my wife later on. I work on that relationship when I get the time. No, because at some point she'll leave you. That's just what's going to happen. And then the kids won't have the mother in the house. Sorry, they won't have the father in the house, because most likely they'll go with the mother. And now you're robbing your kids of a stable childhood. Okay? So they take care of every aspect of their lives. Don't neglect your human relationships. I know some guys are like, fuck women, I don't need women. If you've got a good woman in your life right now, cherish her. If she's being supportive, she's encouraging you, you should do absolutely everything in your power to show her how grateful you are that you have her. And work incredibly hard to provide a fantastic life for her. And yourself, of course. But don't neglect her in the process, because I know the process can be quite time consuming. You might be late one day coming back from work. But be very clear with your communication. And do not neglect date night. Go to nice places together. Do it for you as well. Enjoy the process, man. Have fun along the way. It's okay to take a weekend away and go to Portugal or go to the south of France, or as you are building your business, you can do that. Okay? Because you're not going to be 25, 26, 27 forever as well. So do things when you're young as well, that you will remember when you're older. And then finally, number 7, they seek to get closer to God. So I just talked about how they work on every aspect of their lives, including their relationship with the Almighty. Now this is neutral, regardless of your religion. I don't look to enforce my beliefs onto others. However, as a Muslim guy, I aim to become a better Muslim every day. I'm not perfect. Certainly I'm not perfect. Although I have the desire to become a better Muslim, contribute more to the community, take care of my parents better, because obviously when you take care of your parents, you get rewards for it in Islam. Okay, when you smile at the face of another brother, you get rewarded for that. Okay, there are so many things as a Muslim that you can do to improve your connection with the Almighty, but it starts with prayer. Okay, always express gratitude to God for waking up every single day healthy. You can see, you can breathe without a machine being attached to you. You can walk to places. I mean, there are so many blessings that we take for granted. There are. We complain, oh, why didn't God give me this? I prayed for it. No. It's not the correct mindset to adopt. Don't block your blessings by being resentful and angry. Maybe God has something else in store for you. Something even better. So be patient. Thank the Almighty for all the blessings that He has bestowed upon you. And trust. Have faith that He will provide you with the things that you're after. Okay? Thanks very much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and potentially share this video to a friend. And I will catch you boys in the next one. Peace.